Yeah, so my name is Ryan. I'm the aquatic supervisor at Waterworld. So I'm in charge of all the lifeguard staff. And this is JR. So what do you do, JR?
Well, hi, folks. I'm the J.R. Bernzoni. I'm with Highland Hills Waterworld. I'm the manager here, and my specifics are more of the maintenance side of it and the operations that the water park's all about. So, in the explanations of the jobs we have available, I would say that in this department alone, there is a lot of park services jobs still available, and the park services job entails tube valet, uh, gondola attendants, trash, and tube repairs. This position is for somebody that's 16 years or older, and we are looking for people in that area. These people, when we say tube valet, are actually moving our tubes all day. They are pulling them out of the rides, getting rid of the water out of them, and then they're actually loading them on a cart. It's a very labor labor oriented job, but it'll keep you in shape during the summer. It's out in the sun. It's fun, and it offers also a free lunch on each day that you work. So it's a great job if you want to be very active here at Waterworld. So that's what I currently have in my department that's still open. Ryan might have some in his. Go ahead, Ryan.
Yeah, so our lifeguard and our guest service team, I think, is fully staffed for the summer, but we still have some positions open in our food service department. Specifically, we're looking for what we call a delivery runner. So, what they do is they kind of stock the food stands every morning, and they take like inventory of all of the stuff that each food stand has, and then they go back and they just make sure that they stock all of them and that they have all the food and equipment and stuff that they need for the day and for the week. So they typically are kind of behind the scenes, just making sure that all of our food stands have everything they need. And they work typically in the morning. So I think they start around 7 or 8 and they get done around, I think, 2-ish. But yeah, it's kind of a cool, fast paced job that, you're kind of always busy moving stuff around. It's very similar to JR's job, just in a different line of work, I guess. So that's specifically what we're looking for. They also start at 16 years old. If you are not 16 and you're still looking for an entry level job, we do have a food attendant and guest attendant position that is specifically for kids under 16. I don't know if those are 100% full or not, but it doesn't hurt to put in an application and kind of reach out to that team. So, yeah, I think that's the positions that we're looking for.
Yeah. Please remember that the runner job and park valets are 16 plus. I mean, if you're turning 16 on June 1st, we open up on May 29th, actually. So if you're turning 16 on June 2nd or 1st, still apply for that. And they explain in your interview that you can be 16 within a week. But on the other end of that, the younger under 16, definitely look into the food attendants and the guest service attendants and grounds people out here, and that's kind of your best avenue to go. And if you're not actually hired right away, there's a lot of opportunities during the summer when some people actually leave Waterworld and they have to leave unexpectedly, or they've decided to do something else during the summer. We're still always hiring during the summer, in different waves. So June 15th, or let's say around June 15th, is usually possibly another hiring wave, and maybe July, the first week of July, is usually another hiring wave. So it's a great opportunity. Most of the people that work here, it's their first job most of the kids that work here, it's their first job experience they've ever had. So we do our best to train them and try to let them know what we're looking for, and trying to give some experience in job and being responsible and being productive. So that's what I got.
Amethyst and Ivan, do you guys have any questions so far?
I'm just like worried, or not worried, but like I was like wondering if you guys are still like for like 50-year-olds, if you guys are still like hiring for them, or like for like food attendants.
Yeah, so I think the best thing for you to do is go to the Waterworld website, and there's a link that just says Job Shop on it. If you're on the website, you can hit work and then Job Shop and then apply, and that food service team will get right back to you. I can't 100% confirm if they are still hiring or not, just because JR and I are in different departments, but if you apply, they'll definitely get back to you whether or not there's still jobs. And just like JR was saying too, we're always hiring throughout the summer as well. So, I would say in that specific department, they hire people almost all throughout the summer. So, they constantly are looking for more people.
Oh, all right. Thanks.
Can I remind everybody that's out here that when you do apply, make sure you fill out all of the questions in your applications. Some people get stuck in I haven't filled out my application questions yet, and we'll send you a corresponding email, and then the application questions aren't filled out still. So we really can't interview until the application questions are filled out in full. And if you are submitting an application, please look in your email more frequently. And like Brian said, maybe the spam area that you're trying to get you're getting some correspondence from us. You should get correspondence of some sort from us.
For sure.
Great.